Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. Anyway, without further ado, I would like to actually say that I think I just kind of went one way without really letting the random thing decide. So if I did, that's all my fault, and I apologise about that. But alas, what is done, and yeah. Mostly because I didn't know at the time. Also, I just noticed the controller was in. That's why he was staggering. But we're good. Anyway, let us get out of here, shall we? It was kind of random. I just saw a bunch of enemies and went, oh, I should go that direction. And then I went that direction, and then it's like, oh, I probably shouldn't have went that direction. Oh, yeah. Oh boy. They've locked it. I think they've actually locked it. Oh, you know what? Let's get a dice. Whoa, hey, why black screen? Okay. Even I go for them or I don't. Okay. Even it's 8. Okay, so I'm going to be trying to make my way back now. Anyway, hi there.
Are you here to secure the situation?
If by secure you mean shoot every monster I see, sure.
I am certain you are having strong feelings. But what has happened here, it is our fault. You understand?
Well, yeah.
I don't understand anything yet. What were you doing here?
Well, we do.
Under
We've
here
seen the
was found an
Rachni and
egg.
stuff, remember?
It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
They brought it here to wake it up?
Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni. Mass produce them, create an army.
That is a dreadful
But
idea.
when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
I'm going to roll a 1d8. I don't know why I'm saying 1d8. Yeah, you know what. Anyway. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Obviously they were wrong.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Are you telling me I shouldn't kill these things?
Actually, I was to tell you the opposite. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
Again, rolling the d4. 8 even. 1.
Just wait here.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes?
Yes, Space
Mother always
Russian.
said I would meet a bad end.
Anyway. So, neutron pulse. I don't think that would actually do much, would it? Neutron? I honestly don't know. Can you start your neutrino
I have
pulse?
full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
The neutron pulse.
I need information on the neutron purge.
The Neutron Purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
Resolve sounds fine.
What exactly does this thing do?
The Purge is a neutron burst weapon. 2 volumes of fissionable materials are brought together to form a critical mass. Most of the energy is released in the form of high-speed neutrons. This radiation is instantly lethal to any known form of life within 500 meters.
We would be wise to avoid touching any controls without reading the instructions.
Well,
That is
obviously.
advisable for all systems within this facility.
We're moving on.
See you around.
Logging you out, Commander.
Oops. I guess not this way then?
I am feeling not so well.
Once the purge is armed,
Sure. I wait here. I am... Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
I don't know where to go. Arm the Purge. You need a keycard to arm the Purge system. Only administrators have one. Do I need to take the keycard from you? Because I can't go back, allegedly, but looks it. Because the thingy was red. Oops. Okay, what? Okay, give me a second. I am quite confused here. Do I just need to make my way all the way back here? Because this panel is red, which means I can't go in, right? Until Purge activated, yeah. So I need to... What? Hey,
I am
you.
feeling not so well.
How do I trigger the Purge?
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
Right, okay, so I actually had to ask him. Fine, that's fine. It's great. Why didn't you just tell me that in the first place?
Perimeter clear.
Okay. We have the purge codes, but we didn't actually get the codes themselves, like proper codes. That's kind of problematic. It's fine. I'm sure she'll just activate the purge.
Online. How can I help you?
Initiate the neutrino purge,
Activate
please.
the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Paragon?
Who would have the code?
Director
Gate
of
even-
Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Oh, you know what? Why not?
6 Emperor Tyrann from...
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for arrest and interrogation.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that
Fine,
without proper
there you
code
go.
authorization.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Ah! Ah, bollocks. Wank. Oh, that's fine. That's great. I don't know how far. Oh, that's also great. The game just crashed. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, let's try this again, shall we?
I have full access to the
Neutrino
Activate the
purge.
but I can't do that without
oh,
proper code
bugger.
authorized. Director
We're
of
moving on.
logging you out.
Sorry, my mistake. I completely forgot to pick up the bloody codes, didn't I? Yes. Good one, Space. You do everything but pick up the damn codes. Where's his body? Where's his body? Right. Right. Is that good enough? Can we now go? Yes. Excellent. Oh, this could go horribly wrong.
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I...
There you go. Come on. Oh, Liara, get up. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Get up, Liara. Wow! I was trying to dash out of the way there. That did not work at all. Also, holy crap, you have one hell of a bloody arm. You just penetrated my shield instantly. I say as if I had a
Online.
shield.
How can I help
Activate the neutron purge.
you? I'm sorry.
There you go. Ow. Bloody boxies are in my way. It's all my own fault though. Right, come on, let me pass, please. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Please? Oh, bloody box! Seriously, F off! Box! 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 Liara, please tell me you... No. No. Well, nice knowing you guys. Oh, why? Is there anything I can do? Oh, maybe push the box. Oh, maybe. Liara, what did you just use? Right, please. Please. No, I don't care. Left. Okay. We are so dead. No. No. Fucking box! Murdered by a box!
Online. How can I
Death
help
by
you?
box.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Code.
Anyone else could have just stepped over the box, but no! No! I'm a spectre. I'm too respectable to step over a box. It's fine. I'm not pissed. No, me. Why would I be? What's it about not being able to step over the box? Come on. Whoa, hey. So much shaking. Okay, I kinda like this place because it gives you a lot of money.
Perimeter secure.
Just all the doors. Jeez. Hate you all. Yous are idiots, you two. Complete morons. Please tell me I can... Oh, I hope I don't crash. Oh, excellent. Sweet. They did say 500 meter radius, right? And it wasn't just me going mental, right? Sigh. whatever. It's cool. It's cool. Also, I don't actually have a way back that way. At all. So yeah, I can't actually go back to have a look and see if I can just, see if they like me and rescue them. Also, can we have a seat? I would like to have a seat. Just chill out. Relax. It's kind of dangerous to stand in the tram, you know. You could like fall over if it has too many tight turns. You know. Just saying. So, I'm so sorry if you got really frustrated of watching that, but come on, boxies.
Our next move, Commander. Head for the...
The Mu relay could link to dozens of
that
systems.
just
Unless we
kinda
know
jittered.
exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here,
Wow.
Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
We're done here. Crew dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the council?
Don't bother.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I love it. We're just going completely off the grid, essentially. Want me to patch you through the council? Nope. Paragon would have been yep, but nope. Just nope. Oh, I love it. It's just ridiculous. You wanted me to patch you through the nope. But we're gonna need to report to the council. Nope. We don't. Nope. Don't believe you. No. Oh, but anyway. No, not a third shredder round. Put the tungsten round in there. If I have more tungsten rounds, yep, I do. I'll put it in there too. Hope. Ooh. Maybe that's actually good for someone else. I don't use assault rifles, but a rifle that has 3 upgrades is pretty damn nice. I mean, my sniper rifle has 3 upgrades, which is great. Only a level 2 heatsink though. I could get just more damage, but we'll leave it for now. Anyway, let's make our way down. Just by the way, this is probably just going to be us talking to the crew by the way now, so if you want to leave it then, yeah, feel free. Nothing else of any great importance is going to happen. So hey, Garrus.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been
Personal
with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue.
Okay.
But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly.
Oh yeah.
We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs, had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
Oh.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So we went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Well,
Some
genophage.
Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Wow, they have 4 balls? Jeez.
Somebody's making a killing out there.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
No.
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Huh.
So he was growing spare parts in his own employees.
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught
Oh,
him.
hey. Come on. Paragon or Renegade? Paragon, Renegade, Paragon, Renegade, Renegade.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order.
That's...
They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. We just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Patton and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
Yeah.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Yeah,
I'll
give it
check
to
out
me.
the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
That's cool. No problem. Hey Ashley.
Commander?
How are we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Commander. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go.
Oh, well,
but
of course.
that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to Tizoni about her mom. She has to be hurting.
Yeah, we'll be.
Just saying,
Chill.
Commander.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a 1d8. 1. God damn, my dice seems to be loaded with 1s and 5s.
Damage is done, Williams.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Chief,
Oops.
should you be that casual with your commanding officer?
Sorry, Commander. Too much in the family mindset. My sisters and I have always been close. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Home.
Where did you grow up?
All over.
Hey, that's what she
We
said.
transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right?
Well,
I guess
yeah,
that's why I'm
I
so
guess.
tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
Oh, your
You have more
sisters.
than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
Ah.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know
Okay,
what?
so you just wanted
He
space?
worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I met Chief. First thing he did was salute.
Anyway, I'm gonna roll for those. Odd is the top and even's the bottom. And we got 7. Okay.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vidmails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Okay. 2.
Sounds like that situation didn't last.
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Okay, the police?
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony. I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
What about you?
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand-to-hand.
Okay.
Sarah couldn't have been fond of you escorting her.
Embarrassed the hell out of her. But it was worth it in the end. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
She cracked him in the face. Good.
When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell.
Wow, so she moved
helped
really
him
quick.
stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Okay.
Where was your father during this? Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Sorry, I just kind of
Dad
find the
always
story
wanted to
dull.
serve in
I
space.
understand how it's
He
nice
wanted us to have real
and
ground
interesting,
under our
but
feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly.
yay for quoting poetry.
Both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart.
We're just gonna
much
keep
have I
quoting
seen and known.
poetry.
Cities of men.
Look how
planets,
deep I am. I can
planets,
quote
councils,
poetry.
governments.
Oh my goodness, okay, 5 options. Right. D10 then! Go D10! 5, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
Oh, you're spiritual. Okay.
I thought you said he was dead.
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it?
Oh
That
dear.
I believe in God?
5 options. Okay, fine. We'll go with another thingy. Okay, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That depends on whether you have a problem with people who don't believe in God.
Commander, I'm not some kind of zealot. I believe in God. What everyone else believes is their business. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Well, see you around.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
Right. Fine. Hey, Rex.
What do you want, Shepard?
Personal inquiry.
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed.
Oh, hey.
I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting.
Okay.
I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed.
Makes sense. Create a unified
We
force
didn't
to
have the numbers to go to war.
go past
Even if we
war
did,
and
The
basically go.
genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We
I'm
talked,
guessing that's where the face
but we
went.
didn't get anywhere.
The
When it was
scarring.
clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Are your people really dying?
Well,
We're sure not getting any stronger.
yeah, we've already
We're too
talked about these.
spread out. None of us are interested in staying.
So long,
now.
Rex.
Shepard.
I'm going to drag this on a little longer, I think, just so I can talk to all these guys and not have to do that in the next episode. Whoa, hey. Also, let's quick save it so I don't have to go through that.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
That's fine. See you
I
around.
should go.
See you later.
Well, that was quick. I guess we'll talk to Sony first. Get that out of the way. And then talk to Caden over there. And I think that's it. To Sony, Caden... Yeah, that's it. I've already talked to not Liara, Tali, we talked to Garrus, we talked to Rex, we talked to... Yeah, we've talked to everyone but Kaidan and T'Soni here. Hey there. Kinda hope we're
If you are
nice,
here
but,
to talk
we'll
about
see.
Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
Paragon Renegade, by the way. Come on, Paragon, okay.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Okay, no problem. Tell me about
Maybe we
yourself.
could pick up where we left off.
Yeah.
You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously.
Wow!
Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
So you saw us as some kind of joke?
As I said, I was ignorant about your species, but I have been watching you and your crew. I feel as if I have learned a great deal. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You can't argue with results.
No, but there are consequences. Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as a bully.
Okay,
You run over anyone who gets in your way. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did during the Blitz. It was a remarkable display of courage and heroism.
Now you're digging into my past, invading my privacy.
Oh, wow. Oops.
I am sorry. I know it was wrong, but after our last conversation, I was too embarrassed to approach you directly. I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me, or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond
Well, we
that.
seem to be
You
romancing
intrigue
Liara
me,
right now.
Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
1 minute. I'm going to roll a D8, by the way, again. 3.
My relationships are none of your business.
I apologize, Commander. I did not mean to pry. I thought there was a mutual attraction between us. Obviously, I do not know as much about human relationships as I thought.
1 minute. D8 again. 1.
I'm not interested in you.
I guess we're not
Liara.
romancing
This
Liara.
is very embarrassing for me, Commander. Please, let's talk about something else.
Well, see you around.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh. Thought for a moment we were going to be romancing Liara, and then nope. In my face go the words I was saying. Hey there, kid.
Anything you need, Commander?
We'll talk another time.
Just
Lieutenant.
goodbye. Nah, I think I should actually properly talk.
Anything you need, Commander?
Tactical appraisal?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezia anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. T'Soni's hurting though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Rachni Queen?
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record, if we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
Looking
Just
for personal
trying to get a
input.
sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Also, we seem to be sweating a lot.
The stonewalling you've had from the Council.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Is this gonna be a problem?
Wow.
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
Got a story there, Alenko?
You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? They're all classified. Because the Alliance made mistakes.
Oh?
After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Experts?
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
Why not?
Well,
Yeah,
so
why
it
not?
would've been more
Oh,
acceptable
because they don't need
than
implants, I
Turians.
don't think.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made
Oh,
Earth
okay.
look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Right, okay, that makes sense.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic.
Oh,
Kind of
okay.
spiraled from there, Commander.
Sounds like a classic drill instructor to me. The ones at the Macapa boot camp were brutal.
Vernus didn't just push us because it was effective training. He liked it.
So you're saying he was a sadist?
Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk another time.
See you around then. And with that, I'll leave it there. So until next time, all the best, and I hope you enjoyed.